Faleceu.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
É, só tem inglês, tá, garotada? Então, tem que ler a legenda.
Christ. Move in.
Olha a merda.
Wait for backup! Don't need it. Take the stairs. I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
Nossa.
The cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Eu esqueci de jogar. Essa história é muito boa. E aí, meu chapa? Eita.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Faleceu.
The hell did he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Tá. Os 3 patetas tentando atrás do Batman. E o Batman em cima deles. Em nenhum momento eles quis levantar a mira pro céu.
What was that?
E foi isso, só a morte chegando. E faleceu. Fudeu. E daí já foi. Foi de base. Eita.
Back to back, circle up!
Tá. E tome-lhe. Quem tá sem máscara morre, né? Dois. Gravíssimo.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Nossa, quebrou o queixo. Quebrou o queixo. Nossa, gravíssimo. Tá. Tenta. Capoeira, né? Capoeira que fala. Capoeira, pô. Capoeira, capoeira. Não é capoeira daí, não? Nossa senhora. Morreu. Não queria abrir a porta? Aí, tá aberta. Trocou de pata, cara. Ah, ladrona do caralho.
Behind you, big boy.
Mas nós bateu na porta. A cabeça dos outros.
Payday.
Payday não é aquele joguinho de fazendinha? Nossa, quebrou o pescoço. Ih, gravíssimo. Desgraçadinho, né? Fugiu. Parada aí. Tá preso. Lá vamos nós.
Well, if you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic.
Ah,
Just a performance.
capoeira, hein? Vai começar a capoeira, será? De novo?
Without a scratch.
So far.
Por enquanto.
That doesn't belong to you.
Isso não lhe pertence.
Cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The
Como que
law.
faz a voz dele lá?
Don't tell me that's why you do all
Cadê,
of
cadê,
this.
cadê? Tem um dublador lá.
Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
I do this for the thrill of it.
I'll show you a thrill. Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase.
Provocar,
One day
né?
you might
Tem
actually
que provocar, pô.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it back.
Aí chamou pra chincha. Chamou pra chincha. Aí chamou pra chincha. Aí se fudeu, chamou pra chincha. Chamou pra chincha, se fudeu. Agora vai apanhar, não. Agora é o orgulho. Aí não vale, aí não vale. Aí não vale. Ih. Puxei, puxei. Nossa, tome-lhe. Tome na orelha. Fala brinco. Mas não vale. Mas não vale. Fala brinco não deu certo. Ah, nossa, no estômago é foda. Luta de WWE. Nossa,
It's over.
I wouldn't
essa
be
posição
so
com isso. Volta aqui, não vai longe não. Volta aqui.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
Tá. Ah. Tudo bem. Tá. Então tá, né?
Why go to all that trouble for this?
shit.
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Nossa.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
E lá vamos nós. A caça. Lá vamos nós. Aí, Batman. Vai salvar? Salvou. Salvou, salvou. Tá. David.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Who put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
But you won't. You're not that kind of guy.
Então vamos ver então. Vamos ver então.
Bye, Bat.
Fala da gança. Engraçadinha, cara. Nossa, que desgraçadinha, velho.
Step out of the shadows.
Vai ter volta, vai ter volta.
Be Bruce Wayne
Acabou com o
tonight.
bigodinho do Bruce
It's
Wayne.
a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then,
Então tá, né? Então tá, né?
time to save the city.
Já dizia um saber, então tá, né? Nada não, os episódios é longo, tá, pessoal? É bem longo, mas é muito gostoso.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
A humble
thank you.
district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Vai fazer uma piada. Aí ele vai falar, ai, Bruce, uma
Well, I
piada.
tee him up and he knocks him down.
O episódio é longo,
That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business.
muito longo.
Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support.
Ah, pô, você tem 100 pontos. Como que você vai colocar. Puta. Aí é sacanagem, pô. Porra, que você tem 105 pontos no jovem. Aí você queria meter isso tudo de ponto, não dá não, pô. Aposta aí 50, vai que vai dar merda.
Together, we
Queria ver como que funfa. Ah, tá. Não, é só com os pontos que você tem, é o que funfa, tá ligado? Aí se você aponta, tipo assim, vou dar um rolê. Tem duas maneiras, é a exclamação roleta e normal, tá ligado? Aí você bota um tanto, aí ó, você botou tudo que você tinha. Ou tudo que você tinha, você meio que só botar o all-in, ó. Uau. Aí ó, deu bom, ó. 215. 430, pô, deu bom, pô. Mandei logo um allzão. Mas tem aquela coisa, né? Tem a probabilidade de ficar pobre, né? Mandar um outro all aí, ó. Roleta. Virtual. Vamos ver se eu fico pobre. Pariu. Perdi tudo. Pariu. Perdi tudo. Eu perdi tudo, cara. Eu perdi tudo, velho. É brincadeira, eu sou muito azarado. Ou eu canto a minha desgraça, é sério. Eu juro. Em tudo quanto é tipo de coisas que eu falo, acontece. É brincadeira. Eu vou falar que eu vou ficar rico. Pra ver se acontece. Dentro dos jogos, tudo que eu falo acontece. É brincadeira. É brincadeira, meu amigo do céu. Deixa eu botar. E aí, pessoalzinho do Kyoto, fica à vontade aí. Sinta-se à vontade.
change Gotham.
Essa da risada, né, jovem? Mas, mano, perdi tudo. Gravíssimo.
Mr. Wayne,
Mr.
thank you
Wayne.
for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the don'ts, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well then you're pulling a double.
Belezinha,
You
então.
came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling
Manda, né?
enough cash and
Comprar.
votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I just don't like being someone I'm not.
What are you talking about? You are Gotham's golden sun. Let them bask in your radiant glow. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before.
Tá. Ah, vou colocar o último, meio clichê o último, é meio cringe, né? Como dizem os TikTokers.
A new face for Gotham.
Look at you. It's not half
Ó,
bad. I'm gonna use
meio
that.
cringe, né? Que
Bruce,
fala.
I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Vixe, chegou um carro aí na residência, portão tá aberto aí. Tem que ter cuidado com o 55, 56, no 57. Tá o prefeito ali, o bebum.
Oz?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After
Tá.
all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Tá.
Right. Of course.
Pode se
Old
lembrar.
families like ours should flock together, you
Eu não
know,
vou me lembrar,
like
tenho Alzheimer.
birds.
You're preaching, dear.
Às vezes
No,
dá
it's
uma
true.
falha
The
mental.
Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
And don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible.
E lá vem de novo a história do beco.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment. Maybe, well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way.
Então tá, né?
Not saying I
Fiz
doubted you,
merda.
but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter
Da
for the
Gazeta.
Gotham Gazette.
This
Fudeu.
is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Tá, vou deixar ela.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the...
Eu mando uma frase cringe ou eu deixo passar livre, e aí? Como diria os TikTok, frase cringe. Melhor agora que você está aqui. É uma frase cringe, não seria? Eu acho que sim, eu acho que não.
champagne runs out.
Mas,
I'm doing better now that you're
mas tô indo pelo que o
I'll tell you,
personagem
if all these
Bruce
stuffed
é.
shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks
Por...
like...
Ah, porque a
Oh,
barba, né?
this,
Faz mais
just,
sentido, né?
cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time?
Desgraçadinho.
Kidding.
Fez
You'll
piada.
excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
Gravíssimo,
I'm sure
quem
they'll
será?
find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Putz,
Carmine Falcone?
Carmine.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us,
Tá.
Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce?
Mas na moral, o Bruce Wayne nunca faria umas caras dessas, né, velho? Nesses olhar. Esse é o olhar do gato de botas.
Decent walk up, sky
Quando quer alguma coisa.
plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
My family built this house. It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne. And everyone.
Eu acho que não.
Just need to find the right currency. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man.
Então, né? Não faz bem pegar na mão de criminoso, né?
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Follow me.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few
Pode
minutes.
vir, vem o Harvey.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Então tá, né? Então tá, né?
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
I understand more than you know.
Good. You look smart. You dress smart. Glad it adds up to something real.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship.
Ele tá nas drogas. Ele tá nas drogas.
Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it
Ah,
out.
jogar o giz pra ele, né? Jogar o giz pra ele. Pega aí, pega aí. Vamos ver se seu
Whatever
reflexo
happened
de
to being
velho
a
tá bom.
gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians.
Uhum. Tá.
I make them all move. And I
Ele é
wanna
ruim de
keep
taco,
everything
hein?
moving if
Derrubou
Harvey
uma,
gets
cara.
elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick a lane before you have a head-on collision. You listen to me,
Ô,
kid.
fala da puta,
I
ele
know
custou caro.
somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand the
Tiro
situation.
indo atrás desse comando.
Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Tá.
And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be.
Vai ser
Don't say
assim, sim.
no to me. Not for long.
Será?
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house.
8 horinhas já, hein?
The owner's a
Destino, hein?
prick.
Caralho.
He's gonna get what's coming to him.
8 horinhas é muito, hein? Final do ano aí vai ter 8 horinhas aí. Eita, aí agora que começa o episódio. Episódio 1. Aproveitar que deu a tela de carregamento. No final da semana, do ano aí, você recebe uma cartinha aí dos streamers que você mais assistiu. Muito legal, não. O do Batman eu tô achando muito legal. Mas se um dia aí até o Telltale às vezes quiser, né? Não, tá atrapalhando não, pô. Eu até prefiro pausar, pô. Sou eu, tá. E se alguém quisesse usar o bagulho que ele usa no pescoço pra falar, ia ser a voz dele igualzinho. Eu pauso pra todo mundo, né? Pra não perder, né, pô. Quem tá falando aí. Mas se um dia a Telltale quiser, né? Dar os jogos dela, eu jogo todos, sabe? Até zerar. É um convite, tá, Telltale? Veio que dizer. Vai que. Nunca se sabe, pode ter alguém escondido aí da Telltale. Trabalha lá.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after. Nearly fell off a building for this?
Vamos examinar, né? Pode examinar. Relatórios. Onde bota? Onde bota? Ah, aqui, né? O porta. Ó a cadeira gamer do Batman. Imagina jogar nesse monitorzão grandão do Batman. Cadê os hackers de plantão?
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here.
Ia ser top, pô, ia ser top.
Cave. In front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated.
Muito
Did you
interessante.
find out what that cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
Eita. É, pô, é massa demais mesmo. Bacana pra caralho. Notícias gamer pelo mundo afora, né, mano?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons,
Mas se eu não me engano tava em inglês, tá? Essa notícia não é brasileira, se eu não me engano. Então quem for querer pesquisar aí vai ter que, né, dar uma traduzidinha.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone.
Não mete... Ih,
Before the game switched
vou nem
from
responder,
billiards
não
to
vou nem...
cutthroat.
Ah, tá assistindo o caso, vocês assistindo.
To your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well,
Tá de sacanagem vocês, né? Vocês do chat.
that's what
Eles
worries
são
me.
hilários.
For the record, your father
Não,
despised
sem jogos de
like
terror.
Falcone,
Não dá, mano.
thought they ruined Gotham's
Eu tenho alguns jogos de terror aí.
Back when it still had one?
Mano, mas eu me cago de medo,
Can
pô.
again, Bruce.
Cago de medo.
Though people like this can't.
O meu ouvido é muito sensível, cara. Eu acabo escutando coisa que nem existe.
Women aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Ah, o cara, mas além de ele jogar jogos de terror e tudo mais, não, o cara é um gênio. O cara é um gênio. O cara sabe fazer conteúdo, velho. Não, na moral, aquele cara é um gênio, mano. Tudo que ele fez já na vida, mano, aquele cara lá, pelo amor de Deus. Na moral, o que eu tenho que ver? Agora eu me perdi aqui. Pô, ele é muito inteligente, na moral mesmo. Mas, tem que ver alguma... Ah, tem que ver o relatório. Deixa eu ver o bagulho da mulher gata, né? Mas, cadê a coceirinha? Cadê a mulher gata? Aqui. Perfeito.
Found her.
Crimes, roubos, assaltos. Gata ladra. Nova criminosa na cena ligada a várias invasões eficientes e eficientes e não deixa muitos vestígios no momento. A polícia de Gotham não tem pista. Queria saber mais sobre ela. Meio impossível, né? Meio impossível. Oh, por que eu aperto o ESC, cara? Só apertar o botão direito, na moral. É mental isso. Acho que era só isso, né? Eu tinha que ver, né? Não ver mais ninguém, não, né?
Not much to
Não tem muito o que
find,
encontrar, na verdade.
apparently.
É, era só isso.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to
Tiro,
load pretty
hit.
low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. The guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
But I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights.
Gravíssimo, né, velho?
Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the
Vai
same time
que
Oswald comes back to town.
a gente não
Might be a
sabe.
coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but he's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Então tá, né? Então tá, né? Vamos ver, né? O jovem Cobblepot quer com nós. Parque Cobblepot. Parque Cobblepot. Cobblepot Park.
Where are you, Oz?
Bora aí. Ah, não. Vai fazer eu olhar as pistas, não, né? Não, obrigado. Não quero olhar pra bagulho, não. Pô, sacanagem. Tá. Vamos dar um trocado, né? Aí, vamos dar um trocado.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Tá frio, né? Tá frio. Bora olhar, bora olhar. Frio, tá frio. Ah. Bora que bora. Tá ficando tarde.
Great.
Tá, né?
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Então, né? Tem um marginal aí, tem uma estátua. Vamos ver o que é essa estátua. Tá.
Watch, wallet cash.
Relógio. Uhum.
This goes through
A lata do cara aí tá amassada, hein? A lata dele está meio
you.
amassada.
You heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you.
O cara desse daí tá amassado, hein? Caralho.
Gentlemen,
Cavaleiros.
Oz.
keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Nossa.
Stay down!
Nossa. Tá.
This used to be a nice place. No loves like you don't belong.
Nossa. Nossa. Santa Casa mandou um abraço.
Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, there. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shaped.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune.
Também seus pais eram bem gente boa, né? Bem cabeça.
Alfred told me.
Nem batia bem da cabeça, não.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life.
Nossa, do nada bateu um sono.
Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party.
Eu vou ter que ler esse comentário, me fudendo. Os pais de Bruce foram meio ausentes. Caraca, velho. Que isso, Sir Hirohito? Mano do céu. Caraca, velho. Vocês não perdoam uma, né, mano? Vocês não perdoam uma, velho. Ai, Bruce. Então, né?
Made himself right at home. That oily.
It's politics, Oz. That's how the game is played.
Caraca, vocês não perdoam uma, velho. Na moral.
Falcone made a stack of cashing corpses mile high, ruining families like that.
Velho.
All he needs is a little push. And
Morreu. Faleceu.
it'd be a treat to watch him in pavement.
É muito idiota,
Sorry, mate.
velho.
This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Tá. Agora ele vai embora. Caraca, coletivo de imprensa agora, velho. Vamos olhar. Na verdade, é 6 da manhã. Ali no jogo, né? Era 6 da manhã que o Oz tinha marcado. Os Alzheimer batendo de vez em quando bate, né? Acontece. Eita.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
Tá. Por aqui.
Bruce, Bruce!
Eu também queria uma dessas pra mim. Para mim. Dá um bom dia, né? Eu também, pô. Quem não queria, pô?
Hey Bruce, you mind if we swap cars?
Vou dar um
I mean, mine
spoiler.
isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but
Carro, aquele carro ali é o carro do Batman. Só que ele muda a
I didn't bring you
textura.
all out here to discuss cars, honestly.
É um spoiler. Fica entre
We're
nós.
here about
Conta pra
Arkham
ninguém.
Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Então aí.
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man
Tá.
who needed the kind of help this new facility.
Quando o Reino mandou a piada ali, que foi ausente.
My
mas
parents were heroes that night, and we can all learn from their sacrifice.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say
Onde
we
está,
leave
né?
the asylum
Pra que
standing
destruir?
as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. Alright, who's up next?
Next.
You there.
Quando você instala algum programa em inglês, next. Next. Aí você já instalou o Baidu, já instalou tudo. Só nos dois next, rapidinho.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Vamos ler a mensagem.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know
F gravíssimo, cara.
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce? What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Não tá, né? Fazer o quê, né? Deixa ela entrar, né?
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us.
Profissional? Como assim? Como assim profissional, cara?
For all our sakes.
Eu tenho Alzheimer. Se você não escrever algo completo, eu não vou entender.
You've got nothing to hide.
O inspetor diz... Ah, tá. Às vezes dá umas bugadas mental. Eu acabo falando um bagulho, eu decoro, mas do nada foge. Ah, parece o gato de botas, cara. Sério.
Bruce, stay back.
Para trás.
Take
don't have to
Mal
do this.
sabe que o objetivo era eles.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce?
Do nada, repórter dentro da casa, cara, como assim?
I didn't mean to interrupt, but
It's...
Não pode alarmar mais do que já tá, né?
Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce.
Certeza,
A
certeza.
scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here...
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball, and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Well, first guess, nosy reporters.
The public's fascinated with you, Mr. Wayne. A scandal like this, it's a reporter's dream. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your
vamos
side
comentar,
is
né?
what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
E aí? Minha família inocente, justiça vai prevalecer. Essa história é pura ficção. Acho que a justiça vai prevalecer, né? Fica melhor.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Justiça, justiça. Melhor. Fica muito zoado os outros.
You're
Não é
gonna
para
beat
mim.
this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Adeus, vai com Deus. Vai com Deus. Dum, 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 dum.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has
Eu
made
só
plenty
tacar.
of enemies, but
Não tacar água no fogo. Vai dar
I've
merda.
done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
É pra já se vacilando, caralho. Pagando tudo pra ele, não tá fazendo porra nenhuma. Tá de sacanagem com a minha cara. Vacilão da porra, boa. Bate o pão na mesa também, se precisar. Faz assim, ó.
What the hell's going on?
Tudo culpa dele,
Does this
certeza.
have to do
Pau no
with what the
cu.
reporters were talking about this
Ah,
morning?
quero que se
You tell me.
foda.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we?
Se fuder.
Press is already up my ass as
Porra.
it is.
Hum.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah,
No.
and the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear.
Uhum.
Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Safado do caralho, esse cara. Esse daqui é um safadão. Um safadão. Tá ele com nós. Vai ter volta, vai ter volta.
He has no
Não
right
só
to issue
uma.
search
Ele
warrants
não
without
deve
my
só
okay.
uma, porra.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one. Straight from Mayor Hill's mouth.
Hum.
I just don't
Matando.
get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
Tamo juntos,
We need to
porra.
fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Descodificar o bagulho
You
lá.
didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
Caiu.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
Harvey never mentioned you before.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
What was your name again?
It's Selena. Selena Kyle.
Tá.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. That's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to over...
Aí. Mandar mensagem. Não. Acho que não é mais nada, não.
react.
O que você faz? Bom saber, né? O que ela faz, né?
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
O jogo tá bom.
Something like that.
Acho que o do jogo agora tá bom.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it.
Tá suave, né?
Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Agora começa o quebra-pau. Olho no olho, boca na boca.
Nice to meet the real you.
Digo mesmo, né? Digo mesmo, né, já.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention everyone in this cafe.
What do you want with Harvey?
Don't worry about your friend. My interest in him is personal. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you.
Tu quebrou a cadeira.
Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne.
Exato, é o
What's your
Bruce Wayne.
excuse? I have to. But you, why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know
Exemplo
who
de
they
ladrão.
are, or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around.
Seria mais inteligente da parte dela saber o que ela tá indo atrás, né? Pra saber o tamanho do risco, tá ligado?
If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more
Seria
than money.
inteligente, né? Da parte dela.
You've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time.
Mais um pouco eu achei que ela estaria de short. Mais um pouco. Parece. Foi muito mal desenhada a saia dela, na moral. Na moral.
My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Mano, eu acho que já tá no episódio 2, velho. Foi diretão. Ah, não tá não. Não tá não, tá não. Tô doido. Tá não. Episódio 1 ainda. Eu pensei que tava no episódio 2, na moral. Mas não, mas não. Episódio 1 é grandão. O maior de todos, eu acho.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
Que frio que tá aqui, velho.
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Bora olhar tudo, né?
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Ah, vai ter que olhar isso. É, eu acho que, né, causou isso.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert. Non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Ih, morreu com os olhos abertos. Não é muito legal morrer com os olhos abertos, não. É melhor primeiro.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist.
Nossa, esse barulhinho de água desse jogo não vai dar, não. Eu vou dormir. Na moral. Eita porra. Ah, tem que fazer 24 horas, você tá maluco? Tá de sacanagem. Não, não tem esse bagulho de 24 horas não, eu tenho que acordar cedo. Eu vou só terminar o primeiro episódio. Eu animo. Ô maluco. O maluco que passa a madrugada toda acordado, na moral. Tá. Cigarro. Tá, vamos olhar cigarro.
White Rose.
De terror, inclusive, ó, sem sacanagem para o. Ó.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting.
Eu posso até pensar, entendeu? Eu posso até pensar se eu vou fazer esse jogo de terror. Entendeu? Posso pensar. Examinar tudo. Só um pouquinho só. Parece duas caras. The face. Terror, hashtag terror com delink. Você está de sacanagem. Estão de sacanagem.
Skyline Club.
Eu posso até pensar, tá ligado? Vou pensar. Pensar no caso de vocês, tá ligado? Seria legal um final de semana, pô. Fazer um terrorzinho aí, eu toparia. Mas meio de semana não dá não, pô. Meio de semana, velho. Quem fez? O bagulho vai entrar na orelha. Nossa, no cérebro. Ui, cruzes. Cruzes. Se tiver sobra, eu acompanho. Gravíssimo. Quando você está sóbrio? Diga aí. Você só fica sóbrio de semana, no meio de semana. Final de semana, meu amigo.
Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Isso, eu acho que é com isso, velho. Na moral. Tem muita cara isso aí. Durante a semana, só durante a semana você tá sóbrio. Final de semana, meu amigo. Ah, tá. A bala. Pode ter dado a bala, velho. Essa bala. Cara, eu tenho que terminar de ligar as coisas. Vou terminar de ligar as coisas. Explosão eu ligo já aqui. Não, já. Aqui. Essa bala. Não sei se essa bala veio daí, velho. Tô achando que essa bala foi algum tiro. Tá, tô ligado, eu já entendi. Mas o problema é olhar.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Não, o problema é que o cara tomou um tiro, tá ligado? O problema é que o cara tomou um tiro, velho, mas queria saber de onde pode ser esse tiro, tá ligado? O tiro não pode ser desse cara, porque esse cara aqui morreu, tá ligado? Não é, ó, quer ver? Não pode ser, ó, não é, ó. Onde pode ser essa bala? Cancela.
Canisters were stored here.
Então, foi o que eu tô pensando. O tiro veio de fora, tá ligado? Pelo estado que o cara morreu ali, o tiro veio de fora. Eu sei que os pallets ali, eu acho que é com aqui. Pegar os pallets com isso. Pallet, eu acho que é isso. Não tem como ligar o pallet? Eu quero ligar com o pallet. Não, não tem como ligar o pallet. Não, não. Tem um furo de bala lá. Sim, eu sei que tem um furo de bala lá. Mas será? Furo de bala lá. Tá, vou ligar lá. Então. Esse daqui tomou uma bala também, tá ligado? Pode ser um ricochete. Tenho minhas dúvidas se é um ricochete. Tenho minhas dúvidas se é um ricochete. Eu vou ligar, mas é muito difícil ter acontecido algo. Nossa. Não, não. Não, não faz sentido. Alguma coisa. Tá. Isso daqui nós descobrimos que esse cara arranhou a cara dele. Faz sentido, ó. Porque tem, ó, rosto rasgado e garganta cortada. E isso daqui tá com as mãos, ó, todas zoadas, tá ligado? Aí faz sentido. A bala incendiária radioativa. Tem que ter a ver com alguma coisa, tá ligado? Eita, tem corpo aqui, examinar.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Tá. Esse coitado morreu aí. Tá, pra cá não tem mais nada. Mais nada, perfeito. Uma das pistas tá quase 100%. 1 de 10. Mas essa explosão. Tá. Passa em cima do bagulho e não examina mais não. É, pedaço de metal, um buraco derretido no meio. Vamos ver se o Sr. Hirohito está certo. Pode ser a mesma bala. Pode ser a mesma bala. Mas eu acho que eu já fiz o teste.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Vamos ver se faz sentido.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Mas o problema e o tiro que o outro recebeu? O tiro de fora, e aí? Eu não lembro mais, eu joguei, mas já faz um tempo que eu joguei.
This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
Teria que ter mais pista, velho.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary.
O sniper. Ah, o que eu tô com a incógnita tá certo. Ah, tá. Entendi.
Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men.
Agora eu lembrei, verdade. Essa cena onde o sniper fica.
Things turn grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
O senhor Hirohito tinha razão, ele tinha razão.
No, but based on two
Fiquei
impact
caçando
trajectories,
alguma
canister
coisa do
made
tiro
the
de
dead
fora.
The shooter could only have a clear shot from there, there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Olha o cigarrinho ali, ó. Tô vendo esse cigarrinho aí. Tô vendo. Então, fala da ganso tava aqui.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Aqui, ó. Olhar. Então, o cigarro tá aceso ainda.
Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Pra onde ele foi agora eu não sei. Eu lembro que até aqui. Olhar.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Botar um medinho nele, né? Botar um medinho nele.
I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me?
Não, não tô até. Eu vou achar até um furo. Safado. Deixa eu dar uma tabs aqui pra ver se tá tudo certo. Entregou a careca no chão é foda.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me!
E aí, quebra a costela ou não? Ou quebra o nariz, e aí? O que vocês preferem? Quebrar a costela, o nariz ou bater no barril? E aí? Vou dar um tempinho pra vocês responder. Costela, barril ou nariz? Costela, barril... Costela? Vocês é esperto, hein? Vocês gostam, né? Vocês gostam, hein? Nossa.
Tell me.
The cabwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked.
Caraca, só uma quebradinha na costela resolveu já o bagulho.
Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. Oh, please, no. Oh, God, no!
E aí? Vai quebrar o braço sim ou não? A gente pode quebrar e não pode quebrar, sabe? Acho que não tem outra opção, né? Vai ter que...
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
É só aplicar pressão primeiro. Então tá, não vou quebrar. Só aplicar pressão, porque não tinha muita escolha.
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner?
E aí, vai conversar com o guarda ou não? N de não, S de sim. E aí? Corre daí. Ele. Mete o pé, mete o pé, mete o pé, mete o pé. Mete o pé, mete o pé.
He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
That man.
Corre daí, filho. Não deixa de sumir. Eita. Eita.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Tá. Então tá, né? Então tá, né?
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death. Your parents didn't raise you this way, and neither did I.
Ah, fiz o que tinha que ser feito, né? Porra. Tirei informação, bagulho.
We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject.
Tá.
But as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
Ah, vou aceitar essa porra logo.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Decodificou já, hein? O que vai ter de bom, hein? Concluído. Tá. Acessar. Ah, não. Deu bagulho errado. Oh, apertei S, que apertar o botão direito. Bagulho.
Looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
The
É mais
cops are on the
seguro,
front
né?
lines of this war.
Mais seguro.
Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll
Thank
attack
you very
Falcone on two
much.
fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
É isso aí. Do Bruce Wayne. De Bruce. De Bruce, entendeu? Hoje eu vou dormir de Bruce. Vai dar merda.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all.
Ah.
I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this.
É, foi no que a gente falou, né? Que a gente confia, né?
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. Wayne's always supported the Gotham police. So I'd like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing.
Tá.
You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Tá.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Eita. Aí, ó. Você não queria ter esse carro? Esse carro aí é a mais. Não sei não, hein? Esse carro foi a mais, cara. Tá porra.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Então tá.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
Qual a diferença?
Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Então tá, né? Ele fez uma piadinha aí, né? Bora olhar ali.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
make your rounds? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Então tá, né? Ele mandou a bala.
Nothing here.
Tá. Então por que mandou o bagulho ali?
The White Rose. Falcone's symbol.
Por que, né? Por que será que mandou o bagulho ali?
Tonight.
Deixa eu ver se tem mais alguma coisa. Escritório.
Most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards.
Caraca.
Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Tá, né? Plano de ataque? Pode examinar o mafioso.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Pô. Esse daqui eu já manjo, pô. Esse daqui é a minha área. Bora bater a cabeça dele aqui. Vai ser mais engraçado. Vai ser mais engraçado, né? Também mais doloroso. Examinar o mafioso. E aí? Bora ligar ele. Pô. E o mafioso aqui, ó. Não tem nada ali? Vamos ver se não tem nada ali. Tá. Examinar. Então tá, né? Não deu muita opção pra nós, não. Como um gato. Acho que é só isso, né? Mais nada não ali pra cima. Tá aqui. Nossa, falta esse, né?
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered out.
Só tem aqui? Tem mais nada? Então tem que ser aqui, né? Fazer o que? Né? Não tem muito o que escolher. Tem que ser ali.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Vão entrar. Só bora. Vamos ver o que vai dar. Lá vamos nós. Nossa, desmaiou. Até agora tudo certo. Até agora tudo certo. Nada demais. Eu errei. Quase eu errei também. Eu errei. Então tá, né? Agora eu acertei. Que aí, vídeo? Não tem como mirar na cabeça. Eu vou sentar na cabeça.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
Famosa pena.
You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Ah, pô. Bora brincar. Bora brincar, né? Brincar com fogo.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Fudeu.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Eu pressionei, né? Ai, eu pressionei. Eu pressionei, cara. Eu pressionei o botão, velho. Assim, cara.
Explosives armed.
Eu pressionei, cara. Eu pressionei o botão, velho. Aí, cara. Eu pressionei, velho. Algo de errado não tá certo. Dentro do jogo assim. Ah, bora tacar ali. Botar um medinho, né?
Spare yourself the pain, old man.
Verdade.
I've been through worse.
Será?
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Tá. Vixe, repórter.
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Vamos prender, vamos prender. Pancar ele seria pior. Tá na beirolinha. Ele tá na beirolinha. Já ficaram nessa beirolinha?
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Ah.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Zoom. Zoom. Caralho. Tem fire. Caralho. E rasgaram. Na moral. Tem dó sem piedade, velho.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss.
Obrigado, Kyo. Eu também já tô terminando aqui. Obrigadão, Kyo. Obrigado pela raid. Obrigado por comparecer no jogo. Tamo junto, hein? Tamo juntão. É nóis. Querido.
Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic
Menor que.
arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
Tá relatando os acontecidos.
These lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Ah, porra. Jogou com raiva. Jogou com sangue no olho.
This entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Velhote está escondendo algo. O velhote estava escondendo algo desde o princípio. Desde o princípio.